any involuntary proceeding where an Indian child or there is reason to know the child is Indian, the state seeking foster care placement or termination of parental rights must notify the parent, the Indian custodian, and the child's tribe by registered or certified mail with return receipt requested. Copies of the notice are filed with the court, including proof of service, confidential, with copies sent to the appropriate BIA regional director by registered or certified mail with return receipt requested or by personal delivery. If unable to identify the child's tribe, the court is informed if more time is needed to conduct research. To continue open lines of communication following the notice of the identified tribe, best practice is to provide notice of individual hearings, changes in placement, changes in permanency plan or concurrent plan, and transfer of jurisdiction to another state. Notices to be provided in clear and understandable language by registered mail, return receipt requested, including certified mail, as a less expensive option. If state law has a higher standard of protection for the rights of the parent, Indian custodian, or Indian child, meeting the higher standard is required. The tribe may agree to waive their right to challenge the adequacy of the notice but may not waive the statutory rights of the parent or other parties to the case. Notice will include demographic information for the child and biological parents, name of each applicable tribe or enrollment, copy of court documents with scheduled hearing information. The state includes the right to intervene of the parent or Indian custodian, counsel 20 additional days to prepare, petition to transfer to tribal court, contact information for the court, potential legal consequences, and be confidential. To determine the appropriate Bureau of Indian Affairs office to send the notice is found on the list of regional offices under Section 2311, Appendix 1. Only final adoption decrees are sent to the BIA Central Office in Washington, D.C. A sample notice form is posted at www.bia.gov. Courts are provided an original or copy of each notice with any return receipts and other proof of service. When there is reason to believe the child is an Indian child, and state is unable to identify or locate the child's parents, the child's Indian custodian, or the tribes in which the Indian child is a member or eligible for membership cannot be determined, notice of the child custody proceeding must be sent to the appropriate Bureau of Indian Affairs regional director. The BIA may not make a determination of tribal membership. The BIA has 15 days after the receipt of the notice to make reasonable, documented efforts to identify and locate the child's tribe, parents, or Indian custodians, then to notify the child's tribe, parents, or Indian custodians to send a copy of the notice to the court. The court cannot proceed with foster care placement or termination of parental rights until at least 10 days after receipt of the notice from the parent or Indian custodian and by the tribe, who may request 20 additional days to prepare. Under the Civil Rights Act and other federal laws, if the parent or Indian custodian requires translation or interpretation in native language, it is recommended that the court or party contact the Indian child's tribe or BIA for assistance. It is the duty of the court to inform the parents or guardians of the Indian child their rights concerning the trial. The parents or guardians of the Indian child have the right to an attorney, the right to request that the proceeding be transferred to a tribal court, along with the right to object to such transfer, the right to request additional time to prepare as much mentioned previously, and the right to intervene in the proceeding if not already a party. If the tribe does not respond to the notice or responds that it is not participating in the proceedings, the court or agency must still send the tribe notices of subsequent proceedings for which notice is required. In cases where the tribe does not confirm receipt of the required notice or otherwise does not respond, it is recommended to follow up telephonically. The tribe may decide to intervene or otherwise participate at a later point, even if it has previously indicated it is not participating.